are in the waterfront in downtown Portland, and we're on public dock. That's what this specific location is called. We're gonna go ahead and get in a little full body workout today. This is going to be about a 20-minute workout, and we are going to get the entire body warmed up and gone through a HIIT circuit before we cool it down and wrap things up. That being said, if you're ready to learn something new, smash the thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and get right into it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. Let's go ahead and begin with our warm-up, my friends. First up, we're going to need a nice soft surface. Make sure that you have that set up, and let's go ahead and get started. Whoever's joining us, bless you, my friend. Welcome for joining us. Thank you for joining us, and much love. Let's go ahead and begin. We're gonna go ahead and start with a nice step. We're gonna walk and get our blood flowing, okay? So we're gonna march it. We're gonna start with a nice gentle march. We're gonna move nice and light. We're getting ourselves warmed up here. So we're going to focus on breathing. We wanna bring that air in through our nose and out through our mouth. We're gonna move our arms here in opposite of our bottom limbs here. Moving with coordination. We're focusing on our core engagement here. Focusing on our balance. And we're sending that oxygen through our blood and onto our muscles to oxygenate our body, getting us that fresh oxygen we need to help us move and feel nice and healthy today, which will transcend to our mental health from our physical health. And that, my friends, is the power of wellness. Go ahead, stand up nice and straight. We're going to go into a hip rotation. We're going to bring our left leg up and out and back in. Focusing only on the left side. We're bringing the leg up and out and back in. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Up and out and up and in. Let's go ahead and shift our balance and shift to the opposite side. Nice, clean knee raise, and we swing that leg up, out, up, in. Focusing on that core engagement, keeping your head and your chest up, you'll find a nice, strong balance. If you need a variation for these, find a stable surface, countertop or couch, and utilize that to assist you with your balance. We're gonna do one more and return. We're gonna go and swing that leg forward and back. And we're going to shift sides here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead. Opposite leg shifts. And we swing it, focusing on our balance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead and go into skaters. We're going to stand up nice and straight, and we're going to send one leg back at a time. We're going to mimic a skating motion as we keep our head and our chest up. Send the left leg side and back and return. We're focusing on moving with control here. Before we speed it up, moving nice and controlled, we focus on our breath. Keep that core nice and engaged here. Protect that lower back. The core creates a balance for the spine. If you suffer from back problems, engaging and working on that core is going to help create a balance. Focus on that skater. Send that leg back and to your side. Again, we're mimicking a skating motion as we move with our legs and our arms. And this is where we go into some mind and muscle connection, making sure we're focusing on our form and improving our form overall. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up nice and straight. We're going to go into some torso rotations. I want you to go shoulder width with your feet. Widen out your stance a little bit. We're going to bring our hands out to our sides here, and we're going to rotate nice and gently right and gently towards your left. Nice gentle rotations of the torso. You can also bring your hands up towards your chest. Nice gentle rotation. Keep your head and your chest up. Keep your core engaged. We're giving our lumbar here a nice gentle rotation as we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Last couple of seconds here. Go ahead and return to center. We're going to move forward next with what is a lateral stretch. We're going to bring our hands up. We have right arm up, left arm, bottom. We're stretching out and we rotate our gaze up to the sky. Give it a nice gentle push. 1, 2, 3. And gently return. And switch to the opposite side. Open up that lateral muscle on your left side here. Left arm is on the top, right arm is on the bottom. And again, you can give it a gentle push, like so. And gently return to your starting position. Next up, my friends, we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a a shoulder stretch and tricep stretch. We're going to bring our arms up across our body here. Left arm crosses the body. Right arm hooks underneath the elbow. Pressing the right arm towards your chest. Finding a stretch in your rotator cuff, in your left shoulder, as well as your tricep. We have a couple of seconds left here, and we're going to go ahead and switch to the opposite side. No problem. Go ahead, guys.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and switch to the opposite arm. Again, we're focusing on bringing the arm. Right arm is going to come across. Left arm hooks underneath the elbow. We hold this opposite stretch now on our right side. Find your breath. Relax in this stretch for a second and find what feels good on your shoulders here. as you press that arm towards your chest. And gently inhale and release the arms. We're gonna go ahead, bring right hand to left elbow and pull the left elbow towards your right shoulder. Focus on the stretch here. We're bringing that elbow towards the right, like so. Opening up more of our lateral muscle, as well as our shoulder and our back a bit here. Before we gently exhale, release the arms and bring them back up to hit the opposite arm. Right hand hangs onto the left hand, grabs the right elbow, and pulls it towards the left shoulder. Just like so. Bringing that elbow towards the left shoulder as we keep that gaze up. And gently, we exhale. And we're going to wrap up our warm-up with a neck rotation. So bring your gaze down, hands to chest, and we're going to rotate nice and gently up, around and down. Nice gentle rotation, counterclockwise. Before you hold and rotate to the opposite side. Continue to focus on your breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Focus on that rotation nice and gently. Bring it up and down. Great job, my friends. Let's go ahead and move on from our warm-up to our circuit training. We're gonna go ahead and get our heart rate up. So this is gonna be HIIT training. These exercises are going to be back to back, and we're going to work on keeping our heart rate up throughout the majority of the time. So we're going to focus on intensity, but we're also going to focus on our form. Before we speed things up, it's specific that we focus on our form in order to not hurt ourselves. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and jog in place and begin. My friends, if you want to go ahead, baby, no problem. Not a problem. Have a great day. So, we're going to go ahead, my friends, and start with a nice light jog. Move nice and light on those feet, and we're moving those arms. Keep your head and your chest up. Make sure that you're taking this at your own pace. Focus here on your breath. You got this, my friends. It's a beautiful day. I'm grateful to be out here, and I'm grateful to have you joining me today. Let's go ahead and push through this. This is going to be a nice short circuit training, and we're going to go into a cool down so that we can get on with our day and get into more fun activities. I think I'm going swimming today. It sounds like a good idea after I get some work done. Focusing on moving those arms. We're moving nice and light on our feet here for these last couple of seconds. And we're gonna move on to a no jumping jack. So watch me here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna stand up nice and straight. Right leg extends out to the side. Arms come up and we return to center. Left side and return. Go ahead, my friend, no worries, keep on going. Focus on your step here. We're bringing the legs out one at a time. Bringing both arms up simultaneously. We're just removing the jumping out of this jack, bringing us to this no jumping jack. This exercise is getting the entire body involved as we're keeping our core engaged, helping us with our balance. We're getting those arms up. We're moving those legs, focusing on our stability. We're getting the whole body going here, and we're gonna go ahead and move down to the ground for our next move, my friends. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do a bear crawl. So I need you to get down on the ground. We're going to go into a tabletop position. Our knees are stacked directly below our hips. Our hands and our joints here are all stacked. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. We're going to focus on engaging our core, keeping our neck and our spine neutral, and raising our knees off the ground. This is a bear crawl. Back is nice and flat, and we're going to move. Left leg, right arm, and opposite. With control, we crawl forward and back. Moving with control here. Keeping our body in that form. Nice strong bear crawl. Back and forth. Focus on your balance here with your core engagement and motion of your limbs, moving alternately as you alternate. Left leg, right hand, and opposite limbs as you continue to move. Great job. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead and move on to inchworms. We're going to bring our palms down to the ground. Inchworm, hold that high plank. Our joints are nice and stacked. Core is nice and engaged. And we return. Slight bend at the knees here. Palms come down to the ground. We walk it out into a high plank. Hold. And return. You got this, my friends. Move with control. Keep things nice and steady as you move with your breath. Focus on your movement and find strength in your breath as you move with control. Here we go. This is the last rep. We're going to hold this here. We're going to bring it down into a forearm plank. Booty is nice and low, not up here, not down here. Nice and straight line. In specific, we're protecting our lower back. Our core is nice and tight here. We're keeping our joints stacked. Focusing on keeping our elbows directly behind or underneath our shoulders. We hold this forearm plank. We have 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to the ground. Bring your hands out in front of you. We're going to move into Supermans next. We're going to inhale. Engage our core. Nice and tight. Bring the arms and legs up. Exhale, return to the ground. Take a breath in between as a rest. Breathe in. Bring the arms up. Legs up, glutes are engaged here. Before we bring it back down. A breath in between. Inhale up. Focus on your core engagement here. Glutes are engaged. Back is engaged. Before we rest. Focus on your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take a breath. And repeat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Here we go, last 3. Here we go, last 1. Inhale up. Hold that Superman, fly it around, baby. And rest it up. Let's bring it back up. We're standing up. We're gonna move on from here up, standing up, and we're gonna get a core exercise going for this next section. We're gonna bring our hands up, and we're going to bring it into a steam engine. Our hands are beside our ears, not hanging onto our neck. We're not gonna be pulling on our neck. We wanna make sure that you have a nice wide stance of your legs here, and we're going to bring the leg up one at a time, crunching at the top, bringing knee to opposite elbow. It's a torso rotation. Nice and clean movement. Up and down. Focus on that balance. Don't fall into the river. Nice, clean steam engine. Finding a crunch at the top. Really using our hips here and our core to get that leg up as high as possible. Before we return, and we're breathing here. Breathing in through our nose to get up. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Focus on your balance. It's not about speed here. It's about the engagement and the hold. Nice, strong crunch. We have 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and move those feet. We're moving. As I mentioned, heart rate staying up. You want to move those arms and move those legs, my friends. We're here to push ourselves, move with control. Focus on that breath. If you have the breath, you can keep your thoughts in line. Remember, find that strength in your breath as you move. And keep those lungs moving. We're moving nice and light here. We're going to go into some arm exercises next. We're tackling everything from the ground up. So now we're getting ready to move on here, my friends, to some arm exercises. We're going to do some Y's, some T's, and some W's. Let's go ahead and begin here. We're going to go ahead, stand up nice and straight. We're going to have a good morning style bend coming forward here. Slight bend at the knees. Glutes are engaged, lower back's engaged, core is engaged. We're going to focus here on bringing our arms up. Our bottoms because our legs are so strong and our core and our back are so strong, we're isolating the upper body, specifically to focus on this Y movement, bringing the arms up and slightly out to your sides, forming a Y with our arms as it comes up and returning down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Focus on your breath, focus on your flow. Up and down. Keep that core nice and active. We're getting ready to move on to some keys next. Arms are going to come out to our sides. Nice and strong. T and return. Our hamstrings are active here. Our legs should be feeling nice and awake and slightly becoming more of a burn as we hold this form. Arms come out to that T. Core is nice and engaged here, protecting our lower back. As we move those arms, get that back activated here. We're not only utilizing our arms, but we're also activating our back, getting a back workout as we hold these T's and these Y's. Nice, strong stance here with our legs, our core reflecting our strength to our spine and our back, and we go ready to go up into our last 5 T's before we send it up to W's. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Arms are going to come in, going out. In and out. Elbows tuck in. Small W. Open it up. Here we go. We have 10 left here. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We stand up. Right now, my friends, we're going to go ahead and go into another leg workout. While we're standing up, we're going to bring our hands up beside our ears again. We're going to do a lateral crunch this time. We're going to start here on our side. Bring the left leg up and return. Our back should be feeling nice and alive right now. Our core should be feeling nice and strong. So our balance should be a little bit easier to find, since we've been engaging those muscles that help us with our balance. Let's bring it all into practice. Inhale, nice and strong. Get that knee up. Exhale. Spread those toes with your foot. Really help ground yourself. If you're not working out barefoot, I highly recommend it. It's going to help you a lot with your balance. Here we go. Let's do 10 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and switch to the opposite side. Shift your balance up to the opposite side here, and we're ready to bring in the right leg and return. Inhale up, exhale down. You got this, my friends. Move with control. We're down to our last 10 here. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, my friends. Let's go ahead and move on to our cool down round. We're moving nice and light on our feet here. We're just going to bring our heart rate down slowly. Nice light jog here. Starting light and taking it down to the lightest jog and transitioning down to a nice walk. Keep those arms moving. Find your breath, find your rhythm coming down here. This is a moment to be grateful, a moment to be appreciative of our health and the fact that we took the time to be here today. This is the moment where we slow it down. Try to set a good intention for our day after we put in this work. An intention that can help us keep this mental focus and mental clarity in order to help us achieve what we have in our to-do list today on this beautiful Wednesday. Let's go ahead and stand up nice and straight, my friends. Bring those arms and hands to your chest. We're going to bring our hands up. As we breathe in, bringing the hands up towards the sun, we reach for the stars and we bring them back into our heart as we exhale. And repeat. Inhale, grab a hold of the universe and bring it to your heart, for it is yours. Let's go ahead and swoop up one more time and grab any energy that's left in the universe and bring it to our hearts. For today we are recharged and we're getting ready to have a beautiful day. I love it. We're going to go ahead and do that leg swing one more time. We're going to swing the leg and bring it up. Swing the leg and bring it up. Swing forward, back, center, and up. Forward, back, center, up, and switch. Forward, back, center, up. Here we go. We're doing 3 on each side. And we're alternating. Forward, back, center, up. Forward, back, center, up. Forward, back, center, up. And we switch one more time. Forward, back, center, up. Focus on your balance here. Let's do one more. And we're going to bring it down into a forward fold. Coming down onto the ground into a child's pose, where we can widen out our knees, giving our hips some room. And we send that booty back, send the gaze down, find some length in this child's pose. Find your breath. Find what feels good. And we're gonna go ahead and bring the right hand underneath. Left hand underneath the right arm. And we're gonna open it up to the side. Bringing our gaze through. Opening up. And we return. And switch to the opposite side. Right arm under the left. Open up. Oh yeah, that feels good. And when you're ready, bring it back. We're gonna go ahead and turn it around onto our back. And we're gonna bring our knees into our chest. Hold that knees to chest here. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your ankles, roll them out. Feel those hips. Get a stretch as you bring them closer and separate them. And we're gonna go ahead and grab onto our foot. And we're going into a happy baby pose where we find some playfulness and find a stretch. Finding out what feels good. Maybe we roll over to the side. Maybe we roll back to center. Maybe we just do a nice gentle back and forth. Oh yeah. All right, I'm stuck. All right, here we go. Woo! Stretch them out. Let them go. Find some length in your corpse pose and gently sit yourself back up. We're gonna go ahead and do right leg over the left. We're going to hug in, right arm hugs into the right knee, and we're going to bring our gaze towards our left shoulder. This is a seated lumbar stretch. Good morning. Good morning. No problem. And we're going to hold this for just a few more seconds, and we're going to switch to the opposite side. Good morning.
Good morning.
Last couple of seconds here. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release and switch it. Opposite side. The right leg is going to come over the left leg over the right. And we're going to grab onto that knee with the right arm, bringing the gaze to the right. We gently release, return to center, and that, my friends, concludes today's program. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, set up your bell so you don't miss any of our future live workouts or future posts. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. We'll see you tomorrow for a new How to Thursday episode. Bless, my friends. Thank you so much. Adios.